Hi guys, it's Carrie-Anne from the Science Booth, and this week we are thinking about how strong is an egg? Because sometimes we hear sayings like walking on eggshells, or sometimes you might be trying to do something with eggs and they break really easily. But actually, they're stronger than we know. So we've got 3 activities or experiments for you to look at today. You can use hard or boiled eggs depending how brave you're feeling for some of these. So the first one is literally how strong is an egg. And there's a couple of things you can try with this one. So if you take a cooked or an uncooked egg, it's fine. If you're brave, I'd try it with an uncooked egg because it's more fun. But what I would do is do it on a white, clean surface. So if you take an egg, put your finger and thumb top and bottom and squeeze as hard as you can, you should find that it doesn't break. And that's because eggs are a really cool shape. They're a sort of arch shape, or a 3D arch, or a dome. And that means that when we apply pressure or force to the egg, the force is distributed evenly, which means that the force is taken evenly around the shell, and the shell is less likely to break. And you can probably do this as hard as you can actually manage. Okay, like I said, do it on a white, clean surface, and this is only a theory. The next thing you can do, take your hand, make sure you've no rings on. I'm not going to use my left hand just yet, and wrap your hand around it. Again, squeeze as hard as you can. And again, it shouldn't break for the very same reason. Now, if you do it with a ring on, you might find there's a different story altogether. Now, I don't think I have any raw eggs left, so I'm not going to be able to show you the disaster that might happen with a ring on. It's definitely something you could get your grown-up to try if you don't wear a ring yourself. The second thing I'm going to show you is a game that we play in Cumbria called egg dumping. You might know it as egg tapping or something else. You tell me what you call this game, if you've ever played this game. Now, really, you need 2 of you to do this, but there's only 1 of me here today. And it's a bit like when you play Conkers, if you've ever played that. One of you, you're going to hit each other's eggs. You're going to try and break the person's eggs. Now, you can just do it one-on-one like that, but traditionally, you hit them top to top first, then bottom to bottom second, okay? And usually when you hit 2 eggs together, only one of them ever breaks. You can try this with a raw egg, with cooked eggs, but yeah, you get 2 eggs, bash them together. There's only ever 1 egg that breaks. So the kind of egg dumping relies on this phenomenon, okay? So choose your egg, hard-boiled eggs for this one, because you're guaranteed to make a mess otherwise. And you get your eggs and you're going to bash them together. Okay, so you can see that one broke, that one didn't, and you could go bottom to bottom. Oh, that one broke this time. And then we'll go to the remaining edges that aren't broken. So we've got top and bottom. So this one's broke top and bottom now, so this would be the winner. And if you've got quite a few of you in your house, you can play this until you've got an overall winner, or you can just play it as a one-off. So there we go, only 1 egg will ever break when you smash them together, and that's definitely a theory to try. The last one, how strong is an egg, is the one that actually blows my mind, okay? Now, you're going to need your grown-ups to do a little bit of prep for this one, and hopefully we've made all the mistakes so you don't have to, okay? Now, what you need for this is you need 4 domes. You need 4 half eggs. And what I am going to say as well is I don't like food waste. We have eaten a lot of omelettes and done some baking. So don't waste your eggs. Try and save the insides, or go and make egg mayonnaise with your hard-boiled eggs. But yeah, be prepared to have an eggy day food-wise. But yeah, you need 4 eggs for this, 4 sort of raw eggs. And you're trying to make 4 domes as perfect as possible. Now, this is really difficult. We had quite a few attempts, as you can see, to do this that didn't go very well. So my top tip for the grown-ups, because I don't think little people can do this, we use a scalpel, but you can probably use a craft knife. And what we did is we scored around the side of an egg, so about in the middle. And we did this quite vigorously, quite hard, all the way around, all the way around. And this took quite a while to get a nice score all the way around it. We then cracked the egg at the top, dumped all the insides into a jug so we could use them later, and then we broke off the eggshell around that line to leave us with not a perfect, but as near as we could get it, dough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the camera off and we're going to have a little look at this experiment close up. Hello. Right. So we have got our eggs here and you can see we've done our best. They're not perfect. Let's let that zoom in. They're not perfect, but they're as perfect as we could get them. Okay. But yeah, the only way we could get them this perfect was by scoring them. Okay. And what we're going to do now, we're going to make sort of an eggshell bridge and see how strong our eggshells are. So we're going to lay these out in a sort of a rectangle position. You might have to mess around with the dimensions. If you can get your eggshells the same height, even better. I think I've got two that are higher than the other two, and I'm going to try and put them diagonal to each other to sort of distribute the weight more evenly. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a book on top of these to see if they can take the weight of a book. And do it gently because they are eggshells after all. Oh. Okay, so you can see under here we've got a little eggshell bridge. We'll just wait for it to focus in. There we go. We've got an eggshell bridge. That's pretty cool. Now, our experiment is, how many books can we put on our eggshell bridge until it breaks? Okay, so I'm just going to come round and get in a slightly better position so I can do this all one-handedly. In fact, there we go. I'm in an excellent position now. So I'm going to put that there. We're going to add another book. You get to see some of my reading material now. That's already quite heavy. 2 books. 3 books. Oh, I've got a really fat book here. I'll maybe save that one till right at the end. Wow. I am quite impressed with this. I didn't even think we were going to get this far. I've got a little bit crazy here and I've got a really fat book. This could be the one that breaks the bridge. Oh my gosh, that's not even. And I've run out of books. So guys, your challenge is, can you see how many books you can fit on your eggshell bridge without your eggshells breaking? That is pretty epic. I cannot wait to see your attempts at this and see how strong an egg really is. That's amazing. I will see you next time for more egg-shaped fun. See you later, guys.